To believe and have faith in something that you can see and touch is no belief at all. You can see those gold coins in front of you. There's no disputing that. However, to believe in the unseen is a triumph and a blessing. And that quote came from Abraham Lincoln back from the 1800s. So it just goes to show you how important the mindset is. Wait, before you sign off, this is a hard asset channel. So if you hear this motivational crap that might be crap to you, don't move on. You're going to see a great unboxing. Look at the package that we have in front of the camera right now. We're definitely going to open this up, and it's a little bit different than the norm, but I am getting messages about business transactions and things of that sort. And with my business transactions come mindset. After I do this quick unboxing, I'll show you some quick numbers, and people that are interested, great. But first, I want to say this before I show you the unboxing. You, as a child, you might remember, I don't know if this ever happened to you, but you're eating dinner with your family as a young kid, and you weren't allowed up until you finished everything on your plate. That was the old school way in my house. I had to finish everything on my plate, even if it was liver, broccoli, whatever the hell it was. If we didn't like it, it was disgusting. We had no choice. We had to finish what was on our plate. I remember my mother would say, Anthony, pretend the broccoli is a piece of candy. And I did, and it worked. And without even realizing it, that was really my first introduction to mindset. You know, my father had a different way of looking at things. He would say, Anthony, if you don't eat the broccoli, you're going to wear it. So the choice is yours. Obviously, that story is not important at all. The concept of pretending broccoli is the candy bar is the same method that you will use to become successful. We all have different definitions of success, so I don't want you to think I'm shallow and it's all about money. You might want an 8-figure net worth. You might want a $100,000 income. You might want a new bicycle. You might want to become a doctor, and you need to get through medical school. Or, like I used it once before, your own health issues. It does not matter what your success is. All that matters is you must be able to truly visualize it in your mind. And once you conquer that, it is no longer unseen. Now that you can see it, you can truly believe it. And once you believe in something, no one can tell you different. Now you need to go out and make it a reality for everyone else to see. I can continue on this topic for a long time. All this snowballs into an avalanche of winning. The proper mindset, I mean. However, some of you come here for the gold, so let's get to the unboxing. Now, this week's unboxing is definitely a little different than the norm. Usually, you'll see me open bullion. So, you guys, if you're new to this channel, I am trying to fill up these rolls. I added a couple more rolls to it. We're going to fill these rolls up, and after I fill it up, we should have, I don't know how much we're going to have saved, but from there, I'm looking to invest it into real estate. Around 5 years ago, when I started my new business, which I'm getting messages, people are emailing me and texting or whatever they're doing. They're messaging me. I'm able to see it. I want to buy receivables. I want to purchase receivables. How do I get involved? So on and so forth. If I can get you involved, I'm more than happy to do that. So May just ended, and I finished my month with just about $100,000 in purchases. And just so you guys even have an idea what I'm talking about, let me just put this over here to the board. So that's my board for the month of May. I didn't erase it yet because I didn't make the video yet, and it's actually June 10th. I will update it shortly. But back to the coins, I did something out of the ordinary. I didn't buy bullion, so that I'm going to tell you right at the bat. We'll see what's in here right now, but I made the money that I made in the month of May. I took the money that I got paid, and I end up buying hard assets, which you're going to see right now. And let me see if I could zoom out a little. A few people also wanted me to tell a couple stories about the stockbroker days, which I will do as well. The ironic thing is, I actually got a call from a person I haven't spoken to in 15 years. He's a friend of mine, childhood friend. We were both stockbrokers together, and we've been through so much interesting stuff. I will definitely tell you some stories. Let's open this up. So, guys, I am a lifetime member of the American Numismatic Association. I'm going to put this off. And so every once in a while, believe it or not, I do get calls from people looking to sell stuff. So usually I pass it on to a dealer that I know in New York. But lately I've been, you know something, let me see what I can do. So I started buying stuff. And I think I purchased around 10 different coins. And I'm going to show some of them right. Actually, I might as well just pull them out from here. I don't want to see any addresses. Okay, so here's 3. Oh, 4, 5. Okay. So this purchase I made, I just knew I was getting a good price for them. I paid around $500 a piece, each one of these coins. They're not, the rarity is, they're not that rare by any means. However, being that I decided to start buying, I just wanted to buy something. And, but if you listen, in business, you don't make money on the sale. You make money on the purchase. So it's very important that you buy it right. So you pay the right price. So these I paid $500 a piece for these. Let me open these up. Sorry about this for being off the camera. Hold on. I don't think I ever mentioned this, but I did own a local coin shop, an LCS, I think you guys call it. So I did own a coin company. After I left the brokerage business, I was a little lost, didn't know what to do. I knew a couple people that were making a lot of money selling coins, but they had a telemarketing office. So I had to do something. So that was one of the first things I tried. Let me finish opening these. And I actually sold the business, and it was a profitable business. And by selling the business, I sold my inventory, which whatever it was at the time. And then I also sold my book of clients. And it was a very successful venture. Okay, sorry for keeping this outside of the camera. All right, so I paid $500 a piece for these, and I know we're going to go look online right now to see what they're worth. But more importantly, guys, besides these, I also purchased another 2. So just let you know my thought behind purchasing these. I'm sure most of everyone heard, you don't buy the holder, like the PCGS holder. What you're doing is you're buying the coin. So actually, it's been a while, but I went out and I purchased, I forget what the hell these things are called. Of course, owning this after you purchase something is not going to do you any good. Of course, I could return it. I'm not going to return any of these coins, no matter what they look like. So some of my thoughts were, being that this person owned these coins for many, many years, and is what he told me. And by looking at the PCGS holders, they actually look like they look like old stickers. So hopefully they look like old capsules, because to give you an idea, here's a newer capsule. So obviously it looks a little different. So with that being said, sometimes it's an older capsule. Older, like 20 years, we might get lucky, might be able to crack them out, send them back to PCGS or NGC and get a higher grade. These particular $2.50 Indians, they are common coins. They're common dates, unless they get extremely high in the mint state. But an MS62, so let's see I'm going to see what they go for right now. All right, so the dates that I bought was 1927, 1928, and 29. All 3 of them MS62, which, as you can see, is right here, MS62. They're $6.25 a piece. I paid $1,500 for all 3 of them. And so you're looking at $6.25. Now keep in mind, I'm getting back into this, and it will be profitable, and you will see me buy coins and sell them at a profit as well, besides doing whatever else I do to make money. So some of you right now are saying, oh my God, you paid $500 a piece and they're worth $600 or $6.25 a piece. That's a joke. I would never do that. Why would I spend $1,500 to make that much money? Guys, put the dollar amount aside. It's not the dollar amount. It's the percentage. Percentage gain, do you realize that's 25%? So if I happen to sell all 3 of these for the exact price the MS62 is trading at, which is $6.25 on the high end, $600 on the low end. So I'm gonna use $6.25 as the number. So $6.25, that's 25% on the amount of money that I spent. That's fantastic. That would be great. I would be very happy with that. Granted, you have to be careful, but you have to know what you're buying. This I pretty much bought on a whim. Maybe I can get lucky. I doubt it, but I bought them on a win. A couple other coins I'm going to show you right now, which I also bought on a win, but you have to use everything to your advantage. There was just a story that I read online that the most expensive double eagle just sold. I'm trying to find the price. Here we go. Rare double eagle gold coin sells for a record $19 million. That's staggering. And guess what? I bought this coin right here, which I'm going to do. I'll show you in a minute. It's a double eagle, no motto. So if you want, we could look closely up to these coins. This is the close-up of the 1927. I just want to show you close up of the coin for those of you that might not be familiar with the coin. I'm curious to know, I should know this, I guess, but I hope it's not a stupid statement or question. Well, these coins back in 1927, did we buy these like we were buying the 1 ounce or 1/4 ounce eagles? Was it bullion back then, or was it? I'm sure, or was back in 1927? They didn't use this as currency. I guess it was probably more of a hobby when they bought these coins, like what we do today with the eagles and the buffaloes and so on and so forth. So let me zoom out. So again, $200 profit each coin, whatever it may be. If I sold it, would be a 25% gain. So put the dollar amount aside. Just think about the percentages. When was the last time you made 25%? Well, better yet, how about this? When was the last time you made 60% on your money? And not that long at all. There's the board. So the way I bought that Indian was the month of May. As you can see, the merchants are on the left. The middle, the next line says purchase. So I purchased $140,000, or better yet, $138,558 worth of merchandise for $99,772. Then to put the contracts together and get the deals together, cost me a little money, and I charged $3,373 in fees. And then that $1,241 is the average payment that I will receive per day from these merchants. Some of them do credit cards, some of them do daily payments, some of them do both. But when you put them together, that's the average right there, $1,241 a day. Now, let's say I'm already getting $2,000 a day, or maybe I'm getting $7,000 a day from the prior merchants. So this is just going to add to it. And again, this is just gross. This is by no means is the net. The $33.73 is basically the money I made in fees. So you could basically take 40% away from that to go to the IRS. And then my firm, Nest Planet, takes, we used to take half, but now we're going to take around 20% of it. And because the company has to, obviously pay bills. And the rest is mine to buy coins. And that's exactly what I did. $1,500 that I purchased. And those coins were the money from that. And like I said, I have other businesses as well. Give me a second. All right, so let's see if I can zoom in on these coins. So this 1908 no model $20 St. Gordon has a sexy story. I remember when I owned the coin company, I had like 14 or had a bunch of different telemarketers making calls for me, and we had a fantastic pitch about when they would come and confiscate gold and so on and so forth. I had the pitch, I probably have it saved somewhere. But this MS63, I paid $1,700 for it, and I wanted to get it a little cheaper, but it is what it is. And right now on PCGS, it's $2,500. So again, that is sounds a little better. 2,500, 17. That's around. I don't know what percentage that is, but it's not by no 2,500. I don't know. That can't be correct. But either way, I'm here to tell you that I believe, and I have a little knowledge when it comes to this stuff. I believe that, listen, I buy bullion. See the bullion back there? I buy the bullion to save money. There's no doubt. And for those of you that have been watching the channel, I started collecting but obviously I added 2 more rolls to it. So the bullion is just, it's for saving money. If bullion goes up or down, that's basically what your money is going to do, your savings. There is more money to be made with these coins, because I'll show you the back of it. So Let me just show you, see if I can get a good view of it. That's the back. And here's the front. Let me zoom in. So I guess it's correct. If I paid $1,700 and the PCGS right now on the MS63 is $2,500 on the high end, $2,450 on the low end, and it's down actually a little bit. That's 50%, 47%. That's already a premium at the offer, I guess that is. So with that being said, there's more money to be made in these numismatic coins than there are in bullion, just like it was 20 years ago when I owned my own coin company that I sold. So being that I enjoy the hobby, besides saving money with the bullion, I'm going to be purchasing some rare coins and numismatic as well. And this is just a Morgan silver dollar that I bought, 1884, as you can see, if you can see. Has nice toning on it. Well, these I'm going to probably break out and send, not these, just that one. Probably, if maybe, it all depends on what the higher grades are. These are just common coins, so I'm sure the higher grades aren't anything spectacular. Just to let you know, like some of the trade secrets, I guess, so to speak. You know, if you look for coins, if you want to do this, you look for numismatic coins that are graded, let's say, in MS60. I'm just going to use this as an example. So MS63. So now what you do is you go on PCGS or you go on NGC and you look to see how much the NS64 or the 65 is. Sometimes there's a major jump. Sometimes it's $2,500 for the 63, and then the 64 would be $7,000. So that's a big jump. So there's a lot of things you could take a risk, crack it out, send it out. You get lucky, come back, you'll make tenfold on your money, so to speak. You know what I mean? So there might be a little more risk involved, but there's definitely bigger gains to be made than there is, unless you're buying bullion huge. You buy like 7 figures at a time, then obviously you're going to make money. But pound for pound, percentage for percentage, I believe there's more money being made with numismatic coins than there are with bullion any day of the week. Most likely this video will probably never air because I screwed it up twice already. There's a part 1 that I accidentally hit stop instead of pause. But guys, if you like this type of content, please just do me a favor. Before you click off this video, click the subscribe button if you want to see more of it. And if you click the subscribe button, go one step further and just hit the bell, so it'll give you an alert when I do videos. I don't do a ton of videos, but when I do them, you know, feel free. I'm an open book. Feel free to ask me any questions at all. If I could help you earn, make money, or just put a smile on your face, that's what I'm here to do. With that being said, guys, have a blessed day.